Johnson has passed away already. Yeah. Many years already. His daughter also passed away. The eldest daughter, Chandra.好，这个阿迪南一直说我们现在是选Julian come? Your back room working people think, hey, where's Julian? So you can come together. Alright. So 这个国政一直讲说，这个是现在是选首长，不是选首相，跟全国现在州选不会影响全国不应该提全国课题哈。那么不过我今天我找了半个小时，终于找到了这个简报，好，那就要我下台问过沙，要问沙，好，这个是拿吉自己在《新洲日报》6月5日所发表的，要我下台问过沙，基本上就是说要拿吉下台就问过沙劳越。好，那么今天的州选就是要问沙劳越人民要不要拿吉下台，最好的时刻。所以这再次的证明说，我们的这一次的州选是一个非常重要的州选，而且像过去的2届州选，这次的州选将会牵动整个国家的政治的民主的进化。所以再次的呼吁我们沙劳越人民把目光放大目光，把这个州选就是能够改变马来西亚国家命运的一场选举，甚至能够决定纳吉去留的一场选举。沙劳越人决定国家首相的命运。Okay, all right. This is a photo. This is the front page of Sinju. Basically, Najib say, you want me to step down? Ask Sarawak. Okay, this is said in 2015 last year, June the 5th, almost a year ago. All right. You want me to step down? Ask Sarawak. Almost a year ago, he made the statement, and people, I think many Sarawakians are saying, when can we give the answer? When can we give the answer? So, now is the answer. 7th of May will be the answer to whether you want Najib to step down or not. So the time to give an answer will be 7th of May. Alright, this is it. I would like to make special reference to what Adnan is trying to say all this while, saying that this is a state election. BN, SUPP, they are saying this is a state election. it has no relevance to national issues. So asking the opposition not to bring national issue into the whole election issues. But what we are trying to, the actual fact, in actual fact, this Sarawak election is so important that it can determine the political life of Najib. It can determine whether Najib will stay on as the Prime Minister or not. So the importance of the Sarawakian voters, of our votes, is so important that it can determine the position of the Prime Minister and the destiny of our country. So I call upon Sarawakian to exercise the power of our votes and to decide, to tell Najib. Najib wants us to tell him, alright? Wants Sarawak to tell him whether he should step down or not. Let's, through our votes, do it in a peaceful way. That is through voting. Peaceful and constitutionally compliance. Okay, alright? The second issue I'd like to talk about is, well, again, this is Najib is here again to show that this is a very important election and it affects the whole nation. Okay, well, he is trying to justify the implementation of GST by saying that without GST there will not be Pan-Borneo Highway. Okay, without GST there will not be Pan-Borneo Highway. Adnan was saying when he came into power, he said he emphasized that there should be additional allocation of fund from the federal government for the construction of LBU, additional on top of what has been annually granted. Okay. Now, what is obvious is that, in fact, what he so-called additional funding comes from the GST of the people of Sarawak. So there is no additional funding for the Pan-Borneo Highway, but it's an additional tax. And then with the tax money, the government built the LBU. Ultimately, we Sarawakian are paying for LBU, the Pan-Borneo Highway. It's not the additional funding as claimed by the Prime Minister. This is the admission. But if you read between the lines of the statement, had it not been GST, the government cannot build Pan-Borneo Highway. This is an admission, but you have to read between the lines to get the conclusion, to get to the point of the admission. So what he is saying, what Najib is saying is that, well, at the end of the day, the Pan-Borneo is funded by our GST, and our Sarawakian are paying for GST. There is no additional allocation, but additional tax to the people to pay for the Pan-Borneo Highway. OK， 在过去自阿迪南上台之后，阿迪南一直在讲说，他要州政府联邦政府拨款，增加额外拨款建放婆大道。这个拨款是额外的，不可以纳入，不可以算是普通，不可以纳入常年的那些拨款。那么昨天，首相讲在古晋，他说如果没有征收消费税，就无放婆大道。这个很明显的就是这个放婆大道的钱的拨款不是来自什么额外的拨款，而是来自额外的税务，沙劳越人民还的就是消费税。所以就算阿迪南如何的要粉饰 他在这个在首相如何的对沙洲人民好，但是他自己首相自己讲漏了嘴，透露了出来。其次，建饭婆大道的拨款，不是来自什么额外的税收，而是来自人民的消费税，沙洲人民所还的消费税。所以这个跟还过路费，南北大道还过路费根本就是一模一样。而且更甚的是，没有用占婆大道人也要还，因为你在还消费税。OK， 就是这两个，有了吗？Alright, this morning, just a third one, just a very, you have any photo? No photo. No photos. Okay, we have gone around in 10 mile. I think with me, myself, with Abdul Aziz, visiting 10 mile. There is the Batu Kitang. We'll look for the photos and give you all that, huh? And then the response is good. I think well, the response from the people, the voters in Myanmar is good and very encouraging. And I think people, the voters sees the implication of first of the opposition having a Malay adun in Dewan Undangan Negeri. Alright, so that the Barisan Nasional cannot twist and turn to say that only Chinese oppose Barisan Nasional. I think that is the importance of number one, the implication of Abdul Aziz in Batu Kitang. We went around. I think the voters can understand, and they agree that we need a multi-racial lineup in Dewan opposition, the lineup of opposition in Dewan Undangan Negeri. We need a multi-racial lineup, number one. So, well, that is the thing. Secondly, I think, well, if he is elected, he will shake the power base of PBB. It will attract more young, aspiring Malay graduates to join the opposition, to join the DAP, and strengthen the opposition voice. I think these are the two important message, important implications of us fielding Abdul Aziz in Batu Kitang. And we, I'm glad, many of the voters, including Chinese, especially Chinese, they understand the implication of these two important implications of DAP need a Malay adun together amongst our lineup of adun, opposition aduns in Dewan Undangan Negeri. Alright, not only DAP, I think the opposition lineup. And if you look at all the other opposition lineup, all the other areas whereby Malay opposition feel a Malay candidate, I mean, frankly speaking, there is not much chance of succeeding, winning, but except for Batu Kitang. Alright, 就是今天早上我们去拜访了这个十里蔡巴萨，十里市政。那么许多的那边的投票的这个选民也表示很欢迎以及可以接受Aziz。那么我们的这个在这次的这个Batu Kitang一个华人多数的选区，我们放一个马来族群的这个候选人，这个有两个重大意义。 第一就是反对党的阵线，我们希望反对党的阵线在州议会里面是有多元民主，包括马来人，有一般人米达优华人，包括马来人，是一个多元种族的这个反对党的阵线。那么第二就是如果他中选的话，他将会吸引更多新一代的马来年轻人来参加行动党，以及参加这个反对党的阵营，这才能够直接的打击到土保党的垄断，才能够突破土保党在沙州政治的垄断局面。所以这两大意义、两大重点许多这个巴杜基当我们所接触的选民也看得到，也能够接受。Alright, you give us the photo, and then I give us your email, and then we will send you the photo of us visiting the Batu Kitang voters. Alright, any question? I think the implication of Aziz winning is a lot more to creating a new landscape, political landscape in Sarawak. Or the implication, the importance. I mean, you can see the importance of Aziz winning Batu Kitang. Alright. Yes.
先做一下这个我们看有些个别人士是有反对党所排除还要检举的，有什么看法？还有提醒这强调特别小心。
那个反对党出来，那个独立人士不是
马来人说要来的是那边的马来人，
不是土保党出来的吗？我觉得那个那两个不是我们行动党的党员，我可以叫这个土保党去查看一下他们是不是土保党的党员。好 ，Are they the from PBB members, the two independents?
One is one is from PKR. Sulaiman Kadir, he was a member from PKR.
The other one?
The other one, Dato' Sri Osman Bojeng, I received feedback from the ground that he's favor to Barisan Nasional lah. Favor to Barisan Nasional, but for sure is the Sulaiman Kadir is the second candidate, the first candidate for the independent. Sulaiman Kadir, the one is from PKR. PKR from Lingga, if I'm mistaken. From Lingga, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It's from Lingga, Sri Aman. You know, but with feedback on the ground among the Malay people in Kampong, they said that he is the pro-BN people.
All right. Any more questions? What? I can't hear you. Sorry. But what? They will continue support DN.
Just because they are strong DN supporters, and so that because they all support DN, that's the only reason. So how do we plan to change the mentality?
I think maybe you have just met the 10% in the urban who are die-hard BN supporter. I think the 1MDB issue, Sarakian know as much as West Malaysian about 1MDB issue, and the abhorrence of the issue, and the distaste or the distaste of this issue, and the 2.6 billion donation. All right, I mean, Sarawakian uphold this dislike these two issues as much as our West Malaysian counterparts. Because it has crossed the limit of tolerance of most reasonable person on the street. All right. I mean, Malaysians, Sarawakians sometimes are quite tolerant to some corruption and all this, but this issue has exceeded the limit of all tolerance of most reasonable person on the street. It's like if you talk to not die-hard, if you talk to those non-die-hard BN supporters, even maybe those who are BN friendly, okay, slightly BN friendly, they will find that they will not accept this issue. Will not accept Prime Minister Najib. And one evidence of it is that you don't see SUPP candidates photos together with Najib. Alright, you don't see in urban area, you don't see any of the BN candidate photos together with Najib. And there is a total, very conspicuous absence of Najib's photo in the urban areas in this election. Yeah, there is a very conspicuous absence of Najib photo in the whole of the urban area in Kuching. All right. Yes. Well, I mean, this is there are differences, all right, but in many political coalition, this cooperation evolves. The process of cooperation evolves over time, over competition, even over sometimes some animosity. But at the end of the day, the evolution process towards a front or towards a coalition will at the end come about. All right. So yeah, I think if you compare this to Barisan Nasional, where UMNO is the one who say everything and the others all just accept it, or PBB is the one who decide everything and the other component party just take it, you know, whatever dirt or that is shoved down their throat. I think that is SUPP is one example lah. All right. I think our situation is better than that. I think better than where you have one person to decide everything. He can trample on the integrity of the other parties. All right. Okay. Well, my answer is there already. All right. Focus your vote, consolidate your votes on DAP. All right. Especially in Batu Kitang. I think Batu Kitang, the implication is there. The implication is there. All right. The effect of DAP winning. All right. We will have a lineup of multiracial, truly multiracial aduns if we win in Batu Kitang. All right. And you tell me another area where there is likelihood of a Malay candidate winning as high as Batu Kitang.
many percent?
I mean, you can name me any areas where there is a likelihood of Malay candidate from the opposition winning in any areas higher than Batu Kita. You can't. You see, even in areas where the opposition Malay candidate, stand a 50% chance of winning, also don't have, or 40% chance of winning, also don't have. You can check the past records. All right, past election records. Okay, so I think this is Batu Kita is the best chance where we can produce a Malay adun, and I hope the people will accept that. And from today's feedback, I think the people can see that. You see, so that's why we call on people to concentrate our votes. Right, the implication of creating a new political landscape in Sarawak. And also it will affect the whole Malaysia. Okay? Alright. Where? About 20%.
20.7. 20.7. Malay voters, 20.1 Dayak voters, 58.8 Chinese voters, and others. Percent. Bidayo Iban 20.1, 58.8. Okay. $70,625. 17,625.
Okay, good. Political science student. So he has all the figures. No, I think we talk about it after the election. As it is now, let us focus on fighting BN. Okay, I've said it many times. Let us focus on fighting the BN. Okay, let us focus on fighting the BN, and let us capture this Batu Kita seat. Okay, after the state election. Alright, after the state election, as I said, it's an evolution process. Okay, let us focus now on capturing Batu Kita and send one Malay adun from DAP. Okay, representing the opposition front.
Why more than 1%?
No, they are. We feel a lot. But I mean, when you're talking about Batu Kita, you see, that is the implication. We have more and more Bidayu candidates. Yeah. We have Orang Ulu candidate. Also in Snadin, Chinese area. In Chinese area. Huh?
Non-Chinese candidate,
Snadin quite good.
Yeah, the campaign.
Bob Baru. The campaign director here. Senadin. Hah? Tasik Biru. Simangang. Ngema, Bukit Koram, Samalaju, Kemena. I don't know, you ask me.
So, as a speaker, Batu Kita says that he will make the first 100 million won by DAP.
Yeah, DAP Sarawak. We have DAP Malaysia.
Kat sini also in Sulawesi.
Zairial, and then this Semonggok. Tengku he's not. He's Tengku Zupri. Aris Asabri. Yeah. All right. I think let's give this some extra. I think that the people would like to see it lah. Would like to see it lah. At this time, although in the Malay areas you can't not much likelihood of breaking through. But we try it from the other way around, and then let us start from there. Okay, all right. Thank you.看了，你决定。
没有，我注戏。